good news, Shib Army. Excellent new egg is adapting Shib token for their payment method via BitBay. Likewise, you see, there will be, and there is, a huge billboard shimmering at the night. There you go. And the future of gaming is Shib. So, in the briefest conclusion, there will be 2 different games using the similar visual assets. The one will be and will utilize the Shib-verse NFT characters and our trifecta inherent tokens, Shib, Leash and Bone, and the other one will be just a fun, playable game for everyone. Zoom out. I recommend to read this Medium article. The team within the AAA studio is working hard to make sure we will have a quality playable game that will also adapt the metaverse. Oh, no, it is OshiVerse. The NFT utility. And remember, all these workings are happening within non-disclosure agreement, just to make sure it will be a success story. Our freshest addition to the team, none other than William David Walk, who has been Vice President of Technology at Activision. Quote, "I'm honored to be working with an amazing team on what will be one of the most significant games of all times." Unquote. William David Walk. He has a long, successful resume beginning from the earliest iPhone games. And he is the type of guy who has experience of having experience, no less. So he is also under the non-disclosure agreement, so give him the peaceful time of working. This gaming with Shib will move our economy many steps in the direction of having official priced assets, within the corporate world, and that sets new kind of requirements, but it is also good because it makes them defensible within the laws. And like it is pointed out, the layer 2 for our own blockchain called Shibarium is in the workings right now, and the game will utilize decentralized elements to enhance this mobile version of the game. So there will be all kind of new ways to make the most out of our inherent tokens in the Shiba Inu ecosystem, and especially the Shib-verse NFTs. How those in-game powers of the Shib-verse will play out, we will find more about that pretty soon within the upcoming months. So make sure subscribe, ring the bell to this channel. I will keep you updated. So William Walk is the newest friendship in the upcoming year. And well, of the concept of an OshiVerse. That's how we will call it. With the virtual reality world properties and utilization. Now, this is funny to me because I remember back like a decade ago, there was a kind of sparkling hype about the VR and there was Second Life, but you see that it takes time for such a huge addition to kind of fully adopt into our lives. These virtual realities have been out there for a long time, but now it is coming really true because what was needed in between was this global understanding of NFTs. And even in the local news there were bites about NFTs, and now this new term NFT has been kind of popularized within people, so they are getting to know what it means. And after that, we kind of shift towards the virtual reality worlds. But I clearly see that the adaptation of cryptocurrencies and NFTs were the pre-steps required for this kind of virtual realities to become more understandable and to make sense. Like it is pointed out, it must provide real value to users, and to do so requires a certain foundation that is built prior to the release of the technology. And that is why we are working on so many aspects of Shiba Inu, including Shibarium, Shibanet, the decentralized Shiboshi game, incubator, and much more that won't become evident until the near future. It is the combination of these elements, when combined with Ethereum as the core, that will ensure the magic of a successful new Shiba universe, unrivaled by absolutely any token or corporation. The value stems from the people and the community, and this community is driven by the people, and there is the value. You can call it a valuable asset or investment, however, whatever angle you take towards those virtual realities or assets, or you can call it just leisure time, to have a good time with friends and play a game. People are having good times anyway in a way or another. And I'm sure there will also be so-called lessons or learnable elements within that game that makes it fun and interesting and intriguing. And as always, Shibaswap points out, be aware of, there are, those who are already trying to make, some similar sites which try to mimic the upcoming Aussieverse. Always be careful. And then there it is. new egg. You see, that being able to spend SHIB has its place in total world Shibanation. Like SHIB abomination. That is it. Yeah. So how do you like your eggs? I actually like my eggs simply boiled and then chopped in between a sandwich. That is what I usually do. Recommend to read, full resume, dig deeper into all that. And it's funny to me how when you look at the timing and how time plays out, you know, people tend to appreciate something when it is straight at their face and when it has so-called become true already. So in anticipation of that, you might see lower prices in the ebbs and flows, and likewise there is this time when this gaming aspect is yet to come. Meanwhile, Shib-verses are relatively cheap in my opinion right now. Whether you appreciate the art aspect of owning something, a piece of something that is and that will be part of the OshiVerse, that is part of our community, consider having a look at our beautiful collection of Shib-verses. More to come. Keep it calm and collected. There is a lot of yet to be unleashed. Woof.